now.
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
Wait, you have to log in so you can read the comments.
You log in.
No,
Not log in.
I just have to watch.
Yeah, just has to watch.
I'll watch so we have more views.
I don't even know if...
Should I watch too so we have more views?
That's fucking weird. Don't do that.
Oh, do I watch?
I mean, you guys can if you want to monitor the chat.
I feel like we would get more views.
So, no, I mean, whatever, man. They'll trickle in.
Oh, was that the first thing that everyone started?
Yeah, I guess.
Dude. Sick.
Well, turn down the volume if you're watching us.
Shut up.
It's weird. What is this weird Inception stuff?
in the group chat.
Is that Sky?
I think Sky.
Shit.
What is happening right now?
Sky rules. She literally watches like all of them.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out
Thank
to
you,
Sky.
Thank you, Sky.
But, shit. Okay, now we have to start. Because I just got all distracted because everyone's just fucking inceptioning themselves, watching themselves on the fucking thing.
Listen,
I got my volume down.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. But, hey guys, welcome back for another podcast with us. Today we are going to be reviewing Ang Lee's 2003's The Hulk. So we brought on Lorcan today.
Lorcan L.I. Beatdown, a.k.a. Young Lorcan, a.k.a. Hulk 2003 Collector. I'm fucking gooned up.
Yo, he's our resident Hulk expert, and honestly, I've never seen someone with so much Hulk drip in my entire life.
2 trash bags of evidence to support that claim.
Evidence bags of stuff. Like, I mean, he's gonna have to pull some of that shit out later.
Y'all don't even know. Nobody knows.
So, we don't give our ratings out to the very end, and usually I only save that for when I'm like really pissed off at a movie. But this has got me in a weird position because. Once again, every time we review these movies, I watch it twice. And I always soften up by the second one because I always find out like all these little things and then I do research and stuff and I soften up to it a little bit. However, I've never watched a movie that's so long and so confusing that I watched it twice and it took me like just the second time midway through to figure out what was really going on kind of in the movie. But I still had to rewind a few times to understand motivations that weren't there for any of the characters. And all right, I'm going to like slow down because I'm going to start rolling off on things.
Because we fast forwarded a little bit too.
Okay, so this is also the first time Mike has actually just fast forwarded, just outright like, no, I'm not watching this. And he just fast forwarded all the talking parts until he saw action.
They were just talking. Like
usually talk.
No.
Listen to
No. It was like talking, but it was like just drawn out.
But here's the thing, Mike. I watched it again today. You didn't miss anything.
I know, that's
You missed nothing.
That's exactly
You missed nothing.
What's his name again? What's his name? Not Sam Elliott. The only other person in this fucking movie that
Nick
can
Nolte.
act. What is it?
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte. Yeah. Nick.
Fantastic actors. Those guys showed up to fucking work. Those guys nailed those roles.
Sam Elliott's the man.
The entire time me and Mike were watching it last night, I'm like, yo, you guys need to calm the fuck down. Like, you're not getting an Oscar for this, even though you guys are putting on an Oscar-worthy performance right now, because you guys are nailing this. But everyone else around you is killing this. It is strangulating this movie. It made me question whether Jennifer Connelly was an actual, like, actress. Whoa. I've seen her act before. I've seen her in Requiem for a Dream, but this actually made me question whether she could act or not.
She just stood there. Holy shit. You're right.
I didn't realize that until now.
I didn't realize that either.
Movie I recognized.
Dude, she just stood around in this movie a lot and just stared at
She was checked out. Like I've seen girls on Xanax with more life than her sometimes in this movie.
Well, she's definitely just staring at green screen. It's like for most of this movie.
So what they did for the movie was like anytime she like interacts with the Hulk, they literally had a fucking metal pole with the Hulk's head on top of it, and that's how she would interact with it.
Oh my god.
That is literally like exactly what they did on set. You can find fucking photos and videos of it.
I want this Hulk head on a stick.
That is,
yeah.
That's got to be like horrible to act to. Like,
oh my, it's fucking terrible.
Wait, did they even have like what you call? Do you know the actor's name that played the Hulk? What's his name?
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana. Okay. Not for nothing.
Amazing actor, by the way.
I've seen him in other movies, and he's not bad.
Yeah, but
not bad at all.
His face doesn't move.
But you know what it is? Like it's like he was trying to match Jennifer Connelly's energy, which was like comatose, like like
100%.
He was just trying to match that, and not for nothing. He just seemed very deadpan. Like I almost wanted to question whether or not he might be on the spectrum or not at certain points, and that's what they were going for. Honestly, I thought maybe they were probably trying to go for that. But because he has this and Mike even said it yesterday. He had like this 40-year-old virgin vibe when you first saw him, which is you know, not for nothing.
He's wearing the fucking bike helmet.
Dude,
yeah,
bike
absolutely.
helmet.
The
100%.
jacket's the
Literally
same
the
thing.
Same fucking outfit. We should like literally put them side by side and be like, tell me the difference between these pictures.
Yeah, literally.
But-
I think what a lot of this movie comes down to is, and I hear everything you guys are saying. I do believe in my ignorant brain that this movie is casted perfectly, but I do believe that there's some people in this movie who know what kind of movie they're in, and there's people who don't know what kind of movie they're in, and they just think they're in a fucking Ang Lee movie.
I agree with that.
Eric Bana and Jennifer Connelly, I can agree, do not know what kind of fucking movie they're in. Sam Elliott, fucking killing it.
Yep.
Nick Nolte, killing it.
Yep.
The guy who plays Glenn Talbot, out of everyone, knows what kind of fucking movie he's in. Because you gotta remember, too, this is coming right after a time where fucking Spider-Man had just came out. And it was like,
I was gonna bring that up.
superhero movies were the whole fucking, like, it created a whole different genre of movies. You know, to be able to bring these characters to life and everything. They definitely missed the mark on a lot of aspects.
What do you think about the Hulk itself? Like the
What,
look
the
of
actual
him, the
design?
design?
I
thought the
think
design
I would
was
love
sick.
to hear everyone
Okay,
else's.
so
yeah.
so because I'm not holding CG against this or anything. It was a different time, way different time.
Yeah, you can.
I can't hold that against it, and not for nothing. I thought he looked kind of cool, but I couldn't help but notice how much of like a Giga Chad he looked like. And
Well,
it
that's
was-
because Giga Chad is imprinted on you.
Yes, I know. It's horrible.
Yeah,
My
that
meme
wasn't
brain.
that wasn't a thing.
wasn't
I
yet.
know, but
So
it just I don't know. It just-
Can I say this? I really appreciate the fact though, like especially what's his name that he did
Eric Bana?
not Eric Bana, but when he's
Talbot.
Talbot,
Glenn Talbot.
when he's fighting with him in the house. Is that him?
Mm.
All right, cool. So when he throws him out of the house and he is on the front lawn and they're just like lighting him up, he just gets
Real quick, just fun fact, that whole scene, completely practical effects.
That's crazy.
They strap Talbot to a harness and they launch him out of the fucking house. They blow up the front of the house. All the effects you see in the movie, the whole scene where he's fucking up the lab and everything's all practical effects.
Whoa,
It's all legit, and they just throw the Hulk in after. That's it.
that's crazy.
By the way, that whole attack scene, motherfucker should have been dead. Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
50 times over.
he should have been dead when he got thrown out and hit.
And
the
then as soon
fucking-
as the
Talbot,
Hulk's
right?
foot hits
Yeah.
him, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, instant death. Like,
Yeah.
how are you alive?
Yeah.
I don't care how coiffed your hair is.
But what I was saying is like when they're shooting him and he just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
That was cool because
That was
the
cool,
angrier
because
he got,
yeah,
he
that's
got
accurate.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
stronger
And
bigger.
I'm like,
and
that's
that
like
was cool.
that's
I
like the one
that.
thing they got right. I'm like, yeah, he's just unstoppable because if you just try to do anything to him, he's gonna just get pissed off and just be unstoppable.
I
And
know, it was
that's-
cool.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to a lot with this movie. It can be a painful movie to watch sometimes, but
God, yes.
out of everything that's out right now, I would say like design wise, the Avengers Hulk probably looks the best. I fucking hate Mark Ruffalo, can't fucking stand him. But
That's fair. That's fair.
his Hulk looks the most comic accurate, and I am very pleased to see how he looks. But this movie, as opposed to like the Edward Norton movie, way more fucking on the nail with a bunch of shit. I just started watching like the Hulk. I'm showing my girlfriend the Hulk series from the 90s, the animated series.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's a totally like forgotten series because like X-Men was out then, Spider-Man was coming out.
They had an Iron Man series, too.
They had an Iron Man series. The Hulk series is really fucking good. And the one thing that I've noticed, well, she started watching it, and she's like, I like looked at her while we were like first started watching it, and she's like noticeably upset, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, the Hulk's not mad. The Hulk is sad. Oh, he just wants to be left alone. He's got all these fucking idiots chasing him. He just wants to be left alone.
Which is accurate.
Which is very accurate.
That's accurate.
Very accurate. I feel like one of the things and one of the vibes that this movie caught very well. Like, this is an origin story for the Hulk. And, yeah, it's fucking weird to see the Hulk, like, looking at, like, random, like, cactuses and shit. But, like, that's a part of him, like, figuring out, like, who the fuck he is. Because he's, like, you know, as like Stanley and
The
like all
problem-
the other comic writers
Yeah,
have said.
but the problem with that is we don't even get the Hulk until 45 minutes into this fucking movie. And
Love that.
And there's
Well,
look, there's a difference between the whole Jaws
They
build
do
up
that
that they
shit
try
in,
to
like,
do.
It's
God,
2
yeah,
hours
no.
long. I want to see more of the Hulk, please.
Because I feel like the story they try so it is the origin story, and not for nothing they nail the origin story if you piece it together. But the way that this movie is cut is so frenetic and crazy that you get distracted from just the cuts and everything of
I
them
walk
trying
away.
because
Yep.
it's too crazy for you to. It's distracting the way
They
it's
cut
cut.
it like a comic book.
Exactly, and it doesn't
They cut it like a
translate.
This comic
Yeah,
book vibe.
I guess I
Doesn't
They
translate.
could have went a little lighter with it, and it would have been cool. But I think the issue was they tried to go for like every comic book style. They did like the box screens. They did the like weird changeovers.
I can't.
I was like,
But
the
you also get
explosion
moments
with
of
one.
The
Like,
explosion with the
we
outline.
get moments of terrible slow
That
motion.
was crazy.
There's
That-
moments where they just speed up things for no reason, and it's like, and it's too crazy.
Was
It's
that
like almost like watching
also-
Crank or something.
I guess the best thing to do is like start with like the shit that like about the movie isn't good. I guess like the main things, the number one thing I cannot stand about this movie is there's one scene where he's talking to Betty and he's like, when it finally happens and I lose all control, I
The
like
dialogue.
it. And I fucking hate that because it's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. That's never been a fucking thing. Bruce Banner fucking hates the Hulk. He hates becoming the Hulk. It's supposed to be an unpleasant thing.
Yeah.
Every time I fucking seen that, ever since I was a fucking kid and was just watching this movie because I was like, oh my god, the Hulk wasn't that like involved in it yet. I was even like, no, that's fucking wrong. That's wrong. So there's that. There's all the fucking comic book transitions, which, as time goes on, it grows on me a little bit.
They
more.
also stopped doing it
I
after a
didn't
while. By the
mind
end, they don't really do it too much.
Yeah, by
I
the
really
end, it's
didn't mind it. It was just like some of them were kind of like, what? Wait, what? Like, what's going on there?
dude, the
But
fucking Talbot blowing up scene, like
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous.
That's my favorite scene. Though.
That's like the meme of the whole movie.
Because
that's
that's
what everyone
look,
talks
'cause
about.
here's
They're
the
like,
thing.
bro, like,
Here's the thing.
The
By
fucking
the
outline
last half
literally
hour,
drew around him, and he's like, bah!
I'm gonna put that up on the post.
Can we make a shirt? We're gonna make a
Yes,
we'll make a Hulk
please. Yes,
shirt.
I'll be
We'll make a
behind
Hulk
this.
shirt, and that'll be on the back, and it says "Don't fuck around," and he's just exploding.
Fuck
That'd be
around.
amazing.
Yo, can you please put fucking targeted lyrics? I will endorse that, bro. Like, please.
I'll make you a targeted Hulk shirt. I will just make you a Hulk
Oh,
shirt.
please,
Oh, that'd be
dude.
cool.
Need that shit. We've wanted that shit for fucking ever, bro.
Dude, wait, you could just literally, I'll find the Hulk lettering, and we'll put Hulk's
Dude,
face
if
behind
you
it.
know how to, if you can get this and make it say targeted,
I
I would fucking.
I
die.
can literally figure it out, but the whole thing is, I can find a picture of the Hulk's face, and I can put it behind the letters, and I can just make a Hulk shirt.
Oh my god, yeah, that is true too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude.
That'd be really easy, honestly. I could definitely do that, because that's a comic book.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
I
exactly.
can just type in, like, whoop,
Where did
Hulk
you even get that, dude?
internet,
Dude.
probably.
Like that's like legit. Like
Where did I get any of this shit? So that's I guess like this leads into like my next thing about this movie. I understand that this is not the best movie of all time.
But they
I
tried.
am-
They tried hard.
They tried hard as fuck. They
I
got
think
a real
the
deal
ambition
actor.
surpassed what the material was.
100%. But this movie goes way fucking beyond the movie. So you gotta understand, in 2003, after this, and before 2003, this all started summer of 2002, when they started the press run for this movie. When all the Marvel executives got together and they were like, we're gonna do the press run for Hulk 2003, they're like, we're gonna make this fucking huge. Whether the movie fucking flops or not, we are gonna fucking sell shit, we are gonna push shit, people are gonna fucking see this everywhere, and nobody's gonna forget about the Hulk. So, all this fucking merchandise, dude, you name a piece of fucking any fucking technology that fucking exists, any fucking item that could exist in this world, there is a Hulk 2003 version of it. They went like more so than Spider. And Spider-Man was crazy.
Someone get on their phones and eBay 2003 Hulk waffle maker.
This is what I do all day. All day. I'm on fucking YouTube.
I need to see this.
Dude, you don't even know like the amount of merchandise they made for this. So it all started. They started selling shit in Walmart in 2002. 2002. This is a fucking year before the movie came out. The fucking oh my God, the Super Bowl trailer wasn't even out yet.
Kids, probably.
Dude, and I'm telling you, like I have the Instagram.
Oh God.
People message me, and my friends message me who fucking are like, this is fucking Lorcan stimming about the fucking Hulk. But they're like, wait, hold up, I had this as a kid. Like, this created such a fucking thing for... It's the whole reason why I'm obsessed with the Hulk. I'm grabbing the merch now.
Well, I saw you
I'm grabbing all the shit
I see
now.
you
Hulk
got the
2003
fucking
boosted
glove.
the economy.
Dude, I got everything. Well, this is the mainstay. And this is just to prove my point farther. Because everyone and their fucking mother, this is the first thing I'm pulling out, too. Everyone and their mother. If you were a kid in 2003, you fucking had these.
Oh shit.
OG Hulk hands. They are in the box. I do have them out of the box.
Well,
the
show
ones
it
I
to the
had
camera.
from as
Show
a
it to the
kid.
peoples.
OG Hulk
And they
hands.
still work.
Yes, they still make noise.
That's mint.
What's crazy is do you remember when people used to wear those to shows?
Dude, I've seen the photos.
Dude, I remember that. People
That's
wearing Hulk
fucking
hands.
crazy.
I was like, what?
That's fucking insane, dude.
Getting rocked. Just getting fucking absolutely annihilated by fucking Hulk hands.
People tell me to
this
do
is
it
a
all the
blast
time.
from
I
the
have
past,
softer
dude.
ones. I don't want to, like, I'm really not going to take these out of the box. They
No,
have
no.
other
Don't
ones
take
on
them out. Don't
eBay
take them
that-
out.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
take
no,
them
no,
out.
no,
Don't take
no,
them
never. My mom got these for me, like, for my 23rd birthday. She was like, she's like, what do you want? And I was like, you know what I need? I need fucking Hulk hands in the box. She owns a store in Oakdale. She owns like a crystal shop and everything, but she works right next to this vintage toy store. And she saw them come in with them one day, and she's like, I need those. And they're like, who the fuck needs these? And she's like, my 21-year-old son. But this is like point in case. Like, everyone fucking knows what these, like,
Yeah.
they know what these are. But these would not have existed if this fucking movie didn't come out. There's so much other
That's
fucking
actually-
shit I have, though.
Probably true.
That's actually crazy. I never thought about how, like, universally known, like, Hulk hands are. Like, you say, like, yeah, Hulk hands, right? Like, yeah.
Dude, everyone fucking knows these.
Everyone knows exactly.
So, Lorcan, if you want to defend yourself, Morty says you're the type of person to bring a bunch of unopened toys here, but not to beat down Mania.
I will literally. I'm probably gonna bring like some of the shit I'm gonna bring out. I'm not donating the Hulk hands. Those are mine, kids. I'm sorry.
I would.
I'll bring some OG shit for y'all. I promise.
Some little kid's gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Hey man,
Yeah, right. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I want food.
dude. But like,
They're like, this is going to orphanages and shit. No,
maybe like a can of corn or something.
You want a can of corn or do you want a Hulk 2003 triple XL t-shirt?
I'll tell you what. I'll get you a Hulk 2003 Burger King kids meal, or I'll get you fucking Hulk 2003 green Hershey's chocolate syrup. I'll get some. This
Hershey's
is the
chocolate syrup
extent.
2003.
Dude, they made everything.
That's a
fucking
dare if
point
I ever
case.
heard one.
What's in the bag? Here's a random mask from a fucking costume. Here's fucking.
He just has a trash bag full of wonders. I love
Here's
this.
fucking Hulk 2003 fucking goodie bags for birthday parties.
Dude, what?
Jesus.
Everything, dude. You don't even know. And it's all, look at the branding. Like, it's all the same. It's all the shit. Here's a comic book signed by the two artists that did the comic book.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one's good.
That's
That's
pretty
actually
sweet.
really sick, dude.
We got fucking
Oh, the
Rage and
classic.
Roar Hulk.
Nice.
All the
Scott
fucking
Hammond.
toys. If you were a fucking kid in 2003, you had this.
My little cousin had that.
Exactly.
My little cousin had that
Don't have
shit.
that one.
Personal favorite was Stretch and Roar. Big guy. He's made out of rubber. He had a fucking shirt and everything.
I remember that one.
I love Stretch and Roar. Here's some fucking weird ass shit. Hulk bubble bath kit.
Dude.
I was gonna ask. I knew there was gonna be some shampoo product,
Dude.
something like that.
Yeah, dude.
All right, there it is.
There's
All right.
there's a fucking loofah in here.
Hulk
there's,
loofah.
there's bubble bath that does not exist anymore. It's just straight up not in there. In a box that's never been opened.
It evaporated.
When I was a kid, I had this
That's
Batman,
really disturbing,
like,
actually.
shaving cream and everything.
Yeah, dude.
But it was like Adam West TV show Batman shit.
Fuck yeah.
Like, it was like the old school shit.
And then
Oh, the one that gave you cancer.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dude, yeah, your face falls off.
Oh, the hair just starts falling off after
Like,
a
you
while.
ever seen what was it, Cabin Fever, when she's like shaving?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that was
That's-
a cool
But
scene.
that's what happens with your face after you use the Adam West fucking Batman.
R.I.P. Adam West.
R.I.P.
But fucking, and then on top of that, I mean, like the merch, like all like the clothing and everything, I just started getting recently. I had like all like the shit you could wear like as a kid. Maybe I'll start collecting that one day. It pisses me off because the fucking kids' designs are way fucking harder than the adult designs, but they still made some pretty hard.
That's
like,
pretty
adult
awesome,
side.
actually.
Starting it off, it's got to be my favorite. It's nice and simple.
It's hard as fuck.
I've actually
He's
seen
punching
that
through
shirt.
the glass.
Yep.
I have this one's super fucking hard to come by too, and I have where's the second one? Because I got it originally, but it's way too fucking small. It just does not fit me. I'm thinking about raffling it off on the page one day, but I don't know where the fuck it went. Oh, here it is. I got this one, and I was like, "Fuck, it's too small." And the print on this is like
I
not
am
like
seeing
as
it's a
faded and
bench
everything.
Chair
Yeah,
thingy.
this
You
is-
could probably
I could
see the
throw it if
tag
you
on
want.
it a little bit better on
Wow,
this one. But
the tag is actually labeled 2003 Universal the Hulk.
the only way you know it's legit shit, unless it's like really specific
Yo,
shit,
stop attacking people.
What?
is if it has the
Nothing
tag.
happened.
Stop encouraging him.
There's so much
Nothing
shit.
happened.
So this was an item that was sold in 2002 before the movie
Oh
came
my
out.
god.
Fucking Hawaiian shirt,
Oh, man.
but look at the tag.
Do you have
That's a
Hulk
90s
weed bags?
Yo. An unnamed source has that. Dude, all right.
Unnamed
A
source.
friend of mine
From parts
who is in a
unknown.
lucrative business
He's got a Hulk smuggler.
got not even Hulk bags. He got Hulk 2003 bags.
How
I
can you confirm
fucking
that?
freaked out the other night at his house, and I was like, I don't even want weed. I just want the bag. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you... Dude, his girlfriend had to be like, just give him the fucking bag. And finally got the bag. And then he bought a bunch more. And like, dude, yeah. And like,
That's insane.
this shirt is great. This is great for the fucking beach.
That's like if Guy Fieri joined the
I know, I was about to say,
the
it's a Guy
MCU.
Fieri joint.
This one is out of country. This is made in Mexico. It still has a Hulk tag, Hulk 2003.
That's fucking crazy.
Tag looks a little different.
This is really fucking cool, man.
Thanks
Thanks
this
for bringing
shit,
this stuff. This
dude.
is really
Of
fucking
course,
sweet.
I gotta justify fucking liking this terrible movie somehow. And fucking this
I
one's
mean, I think
fucking
it
dope. I
justifies
was
your obsession.
Yeah, I mean, this
Not-
no, this just
yeah, yeah,
confirms your obsession.
oh 100%. Yeah. This is for the video game. This is the shirt I was telling you about before. This is the
Yeah.
only one
That's fucking
with
cool.
this on the back. I just got this recently,
That's
and
pretty. Oh, it's pretty man.
dude, I saw this up on the internet like 2 years ago, and it fucking
Got printed
sold
on.
like
I feel
immediately.
like I
This is
saw that
printed
at
on
Electronic Boutique
Fruit of the
Wow.
Loom
Right?
back in the
Coffee.
day.
Yeah.
Look at that tag, the OG Fruit of the
Fruit of the
Loom.
Loom.
No,
That was definitely at
motherfuckers.
Electronics Boutique at one point.
100%. Probably
Yeah.
sold it like fucking GameStop or some shit.
Yeah.
That's just so crazy.
Yeah, this one, fucking basic logo. I got a fucking comforter in here and not bothering taking out. It probably smells like shit. But this is,
You literally just pulled that off your bed today to bring it, didn't you?
dude,
So
honestly, sometimes it does go on the bed. Like, it really does.
Listen, the Hulk comforter stays on.
Like, straight up, dude. Straight up. I love all my girls. Just
The Hulk comforter stays
stays
on.
on.
It stays
Everyone
on.
knows. Everyone knows.
And I don't watch it like a cast iron skillet.
But that's what it comes back to, man. I'm like, like looking at all this shit and like and I'm obsessed with everything the Hulk. But this in particular, I have to be so much more passionate about because it's like, this is what put me onto the Hulk. Like being a
Okay.
kid getting the fucking hands, going to the movie and seeing. I was 3 years old when this came out,
Oh damn.
and it just totally like it opened up my eyes to comic books and everything, and to this fucking. I think I'm more obsessed now than I ever was, which is neither here nor there. But you know, it's fucking. It's shit like that happens when you're a kid, and that's kind of my bias to the movie. So like, you know, I can watch it now and be like, the fuck am I watching? But like, I just love it. I still like. I'm just
everyone has a
fucking love
movie
it.
like that.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone has a movie like I acknowledge. Look, I mean, I love Spawn, the comic book. I love Spawn to everything. That actually is what got me into like comics back in the day because the figures came with the comic books in the back.
Dude, Todd McFarlane
Amazing art.
is the reason I draw along with Jake Bannon.
But the '90s movie, cinematically, is dog shit.
They did Michael Jai White so dirty.
But it's
yeah.
I love that movie though.
That movie
It's one of the funnest movies for me to watch because
John
it's so
Leguizamo.
stupid.
John Leguizamo as the Violator is fucking
He's,
hilarious.
I mean, it's.
they nailed it with that.
I mean, no, but yeah.
It's awfully badly good.
No, it's no.
I'm trying to think of like if there's
Because
another
I will
really
admit,
bad
if I have to
movie
read
I
it, like, nah, it's not the
There's
same.
definitely,
But
excuse me. There's definitely a few bad movies. Like a lot of people don't like Chronicles of Riddick.
I mean, that's a
Pretty sure
good
I
bad
don't,
movie.
but I just don't remember it.
I like that movie. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just.
Is that like a little bit more recent? That movie?
No, they made it. Okay, so here's my.
Is there like a throne room fight?
No,
scene?
did they make
Yeah.
a remake
Yep,
of
that movie
Riddick
sucks.
like recently?
They didn't make a. They didn't make
It was a
remake,
continuation.
They did a continuation. It's called, so the first movie in the trilogy is called. Pitch
We're already
Black.
off the rails, guys. So we'll get to the ratings
Sorry, this
later.
is my,
Just
like,
keep
small
going. Just let him go. Let's
Yeah,
just let
no,
it
no,
go.
no,
My
totally.
small side Vin Diesel. Chronicles
Just let
of
it go.
Riddick
Just let it
obsession.
roll. I want to
So,
hear this.
The first movie is Pitch Black, which introduces the character of Riddick.
Okay.
Then there's a second movie, which is Chronicles of Riddick. And then there's a third movie with a animated movie in between.
It was like
called,
Dark Fury,
It
right?
was called, I think it was called Chronicles of Riddick, Dark Fury.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. It's so good. And then they made this movie recently, which it took a long time because Vin Diesel actually bought the rights and like all the creative
Vin
nonsense.
Diesel's a huge nerd, man.
Yeah, he nerded out.
He
and
loves
he
nerd
loved this
shit.
character so much. He bought all the rights and did everything, and he like
Whoa.
funded that shit. So
Holy
the
shit,
Riddick
dude.
movie that came out, which is way more brutal, I honestly like it. It's a bad movie, but it's great. I love it.
Are you talking about Chronicles or the one that came
Riddick,
after?
the one that's just called Riddick.
Okay, so that one, it's basically like you're like, hey, let's just go back to what Pitch Black
It
kinda
was Pitch Black, and that's why I'm like, it's a great movie. You just get to see Riddick be a badass and fuck people up, and you're like, oh, that's why he's a badass and he's known like this.
Yeah. It was
Because-
corny, but it was,
But it was
good
great,
corny.
and there's
It was
actually
good
even a
corny.
video game too. There's a video game called Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay.
What's
where,
it on?
I think it was PS2,
PSO.
or it was like Xbox PS2.
Okay.
But it was canonical, like it was part of the story.
Shit.
So like, you just got to be a badass. So just like build more of this lore of this character, which I love the character of Riddick. I love that universe. I love how brutal it is.
I kind of
love-
wish. I hope they do another one.
I
soon.
do too. I love the aesthetic, dude. Like
It was a cool. It was a cool place. A cool
fucking-
world that they
the
built.
main assholes in Chronicles of Riddick, the necromongers.
They're the main assholes.
But I'm just saying, there's a bunch of assholes in the movie. So, like, you look at their fucking every person in every scene, and it's all practical shit, and they're wearing this armor that is so intricate and has like these faces carved in it, and like all this crazy shit, and everything is super fucking detailed and intricate and like nuts, and you see it for like a split second. Like this guy pushes a lever down, and it's literally like a carved statue of a dude with a spear through his head, and he's holding the spear, and that's the bomb that he pushes down. And I'm like, that was 3 seconds. Someone probably spent 14 to 20 hours making that fucking thing for 2 seconds of him pushing it down. I'm like, that's nuts. And even like the knife he uses, it's just like everything is packed with detail, and I just love it. And like the fact that it's like that universe is not forgiving. People die super brutal deaths in that fucking universe, or get their heads blown off, or killed by the bioraptors in the first one. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that whole universe is just nuts. I love it, but it's terrible. Pitch Black is a great movie, though. No, I'll just defend that.
Well, yeah, no, that's a good one.
No,
That's
Pitch
a
Black
good
is
one.
great, and I highly recommend anyone in this fucking chat who's not seen Pitch Black. I think it's on HBO or on Hulu, just watch it. It's fucking good. It's a good, like,
It's a
action,
good watch.
horror, sci-fi movie where people just get really fucked up. And it's like, I don't know. It's kind of fucking scary still to me. I'd be terrified to be on that planet. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Like on a planet, like literally, here's the fucking synopsis. They're on a planet, it gets fucking dark, and a bunch of things come out that live in the dark and just fuck things up. But light hurts them.
What do you call
30
it?
days of night without vampires on an alien planet.
Yes, what he said. It's
It's that.
terrible movie too, but great movie.
Lorcan, you said there was a video game
There's
attached
I
always
to
did,
one
I
bad
did, and then
part
Mike,
in
yeah,
that
Mike
movie.
said,
Their teeth.
he brought up the
No.
The
Riddick
language
game.
they spoke.
It
No.
made me think of
They should
it.
have spoke English.
That's
and had
fucking.
No, I thought
yeah,
30
the
Days
game
of
is
Night was
fucking.
great.
No,
So
I like it too. I just hate the.
wait, first off, how is this Riddick game? Like, is it mids or is it?
Oh, it's probably horrible.
From what I remember, it was pretty fucking good, but it was really hard, and I never owned it. I just played it. I just played it. I saw it in Game Informer back in the day,
You
and I
gotta
was
get
like,
it, bro.
"This fucking exists." And like one of my friends just had it, and like I played it a
It's
little
annoying
bit.
when like
what are they doing?
franchises
We
though
gotta-
have
we
to have
gotta
a
get
video
you the
game
game,
attachment.
bro. We gotta review the game.
We should definitely review that game
find the
because
red
I
map.
remember there was a part that I really wanted to play because I remember in Game Informer they like wrote this little blurb on like the side where it was like they had a picture and it looked like this fucking power lifter from like Aliens 2. It wasn't that, but it just looked similar to it. And they were like, yeah, there's a part in the game where Riddick gets to pilot this mech, and I'm like, that's fucking nuts. I want to see this shit happen. And like, I knew there was a lot more to the game. I got to play it for like, you know, maybe like an hour and a half. And
We
I
gotta
was like, this
get you
game's
the game, bro.
It's
like-
on Xbox and Microsoft Windows.
Oh, okay, so-
Interesting.
Microsoft Windows.
Xbox game. All right, that makes sense though.
Let's see if I could get it on Steam tonight.
I'm just saying that
Steam.
shit's crazy. I like the character of Riddick, and we should watch Dark Fury because that I'm pretty sure will still hold up because I'm pretty sure.
Well, the animation looked really cool.
Well, I know it's not one of the people that did the animation for the Animatrix did the animation for Chronicles of Riddick: Dark Fury.
There's a lot of different ones.
I know there's a lot of different
but they're all
ones.
good.
They're all really good, and there's one in particular. I don't know if anyone here has seen the Animatrix.
No, it's
years
awesome.
Forever ago.
Okay, forever ago. You know the samurai one when she catches the blade
Yep.
and breaks it? I'm pretty sure it's those people.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do the Dark Fury one. It's really cool. Also, fun fact, because I'm ADD, the Dead Space animated thing that they did, the
There were
same
a couple,
people.
I think.
Well, no, the drawn one, not the CG one. I forgot what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
Not Aftermath, the one before that.
That was wild.
That one was fucking crazy. And the same people who did that did the animated Men in Black cartoon that was on WB11 back in the day.
God damn, Mike.
Crazy, right?
God
No,
damn.
I'm just amazed at how far
done.
off the rails you fucking went. Like I was letting this go. I'm just like, oh my god! Like I'm trying to see where the tree's gonna connect at some point, and this shit went
Now
all
we're
the way
on
off
Dead
the
Space.
rails
I was gonna say.
and fucking died, fell off into a truck, and went off state lines.
I was gonna say. You know what else has a video game? Hulk 2003.
Oh, there's a segue.
There
Tell
is
us
there
more.
is a segue.
Tell us more.
The game. Oh, have I played it?
How many times have you beat it?
Ari's
What system was this
Ari's
for?
in the chat right now. She made fun of me because I said I
You're-
love all my girls, which I probably shouldn't have said. Sorry, but I have played this game.
Your mother
Numerous
is a
times.
girl,
My,
so you're allowed to love more than one
I
girl.
do. I
I got you.
What is happening right now?
all I'm trying to say is I've played this game so many times. Probably the same amount of times I've watched the movie. This game is really good. I know nobody here has played it. So this game is set up kinda as a continuation to the movie. It's almost like if you play this game, you can think of it as like a sequel to the movie, and it's also way fucking better. The main villain of this game is the leader, which is a prominent, like he's like the most prominent Hulk villain. Like he's kind of one of the sole reasons why the Hulk exists. He's, for anyone who doesn't know, like the leader is a doctor named Samuel Stearns, and like he's the one who like keeps the countdown going on when the whole like origin
some
of the
reason-
Hulk starts.
For some reason, upon the rewatch of this, I thought he was gonna be in this. I don't know why I thought in my head he was
Yeah,
gonna
no.
be in the movie.
I
And
wish
then
he
I was
was.
like, absorbing man. Out of fucking no, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, why?
It was
I don't know.
confusing.
Anyway, I don't know what you did.
I'm sorry.
What?
Avi Arad
Absorbing
also
Man?
did
That first scene where he's like turning into the thing, I was like,
Which, by the
what
way,
the
it's kind of
fuck?
fucked up because I'm pretty sure that's like the one confirmed kill I saw in this movie. Everybody else seemed to come out okay. The
Yeah, that
security guard
dude straight up
fucked
got fucked, dude. Like,
Yeah.
straight up, like
Like, which
mush.
also, like, when he was fighting the helicopters, which, by the way, all the action comes, like, 2 hours, like I think we have, what?
It's an hour and 35 minutes into the movie, basically, when stuff gets to pick up.
The movie's almost 2 hours long.
No,
it's
it's 2 hours and
and
20
Oh, it
minutes.
is. It's over
20
2 hours.
minutes.
I always
Literally, the last
I
half
always
hour
try to
is
give it
payoff.
leeway, and I'm just like, fuck, it's 2 hours.
You're like, no, it's brutal.
I split it up into there's 45-minute sections, and then there's the last half hour. 45 minutes, 45 minutes.
Watching
last
this
half
straight
hour.
in the theater, I don't know how you stayed still as a kid watching some of this. I mean, you know what? With the way that the things were cut, how crazy it was, I could see how it could hold a kid's attention the
Dude,
whole time.
You know, it's like I think I will defend this. The first 45 minutes of the movie are my favorite of
This
the movie.
this movie
As
is
monotonous and boring as it may seem. You gotta remember too, like the whole shit when Bruce comes in, I'll fucking defend you there. It's fucking terrible. He's fucking Eric Bana. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But the whole intro scene where like Bruce is a kid and you see like his dad giving him the serum and everything. I love all that. It's cut a little weird. The fucking scene where she's like giving birth. And
if you're
everything, I'm like,
epileptic, you
bruh,
should
but-
not watch this
Dude.
movie.
No.
I thought she was gonna like listen. So I'm watching it.
Okay.
Like,
Alright,
is she
yeah,
gonna
so-
like rip in half? Like, is she gonna get
Hulk gonna come out?
That would have been
That was
awesome.
my first
That would've been-
reaction. I
That's
was
the
waiting
Hulk's
for it,
origin
like,
story.
That would have been a boss ass move. I would have been like, God damn, this movie's gonna go hard like that? Fuck yeah. I would have fucking been okay with that.
Dude, imagine the whole time I was just like, that's why I love this fucking movie. Everyone calls it shitty. You ain't never seen that fucking scene.
If
The
that
Hulk fucking rips out of his mother.
Hulk smash!
Yeah, literally. It's from the get-go, yeah. There you go. That's how you fix the movie. That's literally
that's
how
it.
you fix it.
That's it.
You say you want to see more Hulk, just fucking boom, right there.
Hulk baby.
That's where you
Hulk
put him.
fetus.
John
I do-
Montiel's never heard anyone speak so passionately about this movie.
I fucking, dude,
This is why we brought him.
I love it.
Also, John, we definitely have to watch the Animatrix because it's been so long and I have to find it somewhere, but he said something about the Animatrix being awesome. It's so sick. It's like so many, I think it's like 6 different animators. It's so brutal. Have you seen that shit?
No.
It's awesome. It's all the stuff that like they talk about in the Matrix, but animated, and like some of
it's
it's
anthology.
It's an
all
anthology.
anthology little
Yeah.
minis.
but
your
some
phone
of it
on.
is horrifyingly brutal. Like horrifyingly like
They actually go into how the machines took over,
Yeah.
and it's fucking crazy good.
and you can
Like,
see
it's
and there's,
brutal
like,
as fuck.
They show like why like people like being like fuck you to the robots and
Yeah.
shit and like fucking them up, and then you can be like, oh, I totally get why the robots were like fuck you guys.
When the show was out, like, what was it on?
It wasn't a show, it was a
I
movie.
think it dropped as
The
like
movie.
a DVD.
It was a
Oh,
DVD.
DVD.
I think it was a DVD, and I think they showed it in like not
select theaters.
select theaters.
I saw it in school. It was like a substitute teacher day, and that's what they played
That's
Well,
insane.
for us.
That's fucking insane. You shouldn't show kids that.
What are you talking about? It's like future history.
What?
spitting right now.
Okay. All right. You know what? Fair enough. So yes, that's nuts that you got to see that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think it was like kind of a movie, but also mostly a DVD. It was like, yo, there's like 6 stories from the Matrix, and it was like 6 different animation studios that did very different animation styles for each one of them. And dude, they're fucking awesome. It's
Damn.
so good, and each one is, it's different. Like I remember there's one where they're like in a program training with each other. There's one where like they show like all the people fucking up the robots. There's one where they show the robots fucking up the people, and then like, dude, it's just it's really cool to see like all these different stories just stemming from all the information you have from the like original Matrix movies. Because like, God, I fucking hate the third Matrix. It's so stupid.
They need to wrap it up somehow.
But they just dropped the Dragon Ball Z shit. Cut back on the CG. Do a little bit more practical. Give me back the original. Oh wait, I don't know if she died. The original actress that played the Oracle. But yeah, just like what the fuck, dude? Like you had all this time, and like the first two were so.
Know what
good.
they didn't have to do?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't have to.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it.
You know what's fucked
Oh,
up?
you still haven't seen it?
No,
You're not missing anything.
Honestly, I really only wanted to see it because Neil
It's
Patrick
so-
Harris. I love Neil Patrick Harris for some reason. He's hilarious.
That movie was dog shit.
That's why I don't want to see it. But Neil Patrick Harris.
It was
No,
so bad.
it's dog shit. Even
Yeah,
with him in
so
it.
bad.
It is absolute dog shit.
It's. I was so.
And you know what I'm gonna say about this? If we're gonna go back to like Hulk stuff, in terms of Hulk lore, in terms of the stem of the movies,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
actually kind of integral if you want to know the origin of the Hulk. As convoluted as the fucking movie is, and it's really fucking convoluted,
We're back to the Hulk.
and it's integral.
It's-
you need it in the because like honestly, like we were saying this before, it actually leads into kind of the MCU Hulk.
It 100% does. Like, it definitely does. This movie is as fucking weird and as fucking... What the fuck is this movie, like, as it is?
It's a
But
fever dream.
it's a fucking fever dream. But that's kind of like what the Hulk is, like, at the end of the day. And it's like, that's why
Damn,
I love
you
it
did
so
a
much.
good job with that. You really fever dream because he calls like everything in this movie a fever dream.
Dude,
No, it's
Hulk.
literally
Like,
you waking up with your fucking pants on and the fucking light is on still. Like that, and you're just sweating. That's, and the TV's on. Like that, I was
And
hearing.
it's like 3:32 in the morning. Like.
It's happening.
Oh, all right, we're gonna give our ratings for this shit now. But Mike, what's yours?
What is? If you want to put yourself through it, watch it. It's free, but.
I'm ready to hear it.
You really don't need to. This movie's alright. Like, as a kid, I was like, "This is pretty cool." Hulk smash, like whatever. I got caught up in all the merchandise. Like,
That's exactly what we did on this podcast. It worked, okay? It clearly worked.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, because when we put this on originally before, you left. You were like, I'm gonna go take a walk.
no,
And you,
I didn't want.
you didn't even want to split it on in the background.
Nick, what
I
was-
wish
Nick-
I was here when you guys watched it. Like, I wish I could have, like, sat through and, like, made it more interesting. Because I feel like every time I watch it with people, they're always like, wait, I'm actually liking this a little bit more. Like,
The
what the
only
fuck?
thing I really wanted to see before was Nick Nolte being like,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
You know what's fucked up? Because I was praising exacting so much, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, that was definitely a director going, just do this. And I mean, we're not going to cut it out. It was fucking, oh, God. All right, Dylan.
Oh, it wasn't bad. I probably wouldn't actually go to theaters to see it, but I would rent it.
Yeah, so stay
Watch
at
it.
home.
if I knew what I was getting into, no, I definitely wouldn't go.
Oh, wait, but you didn't give a rating.
That's
our
right.
rating,
Oh, that's
so
right.
It's
Okay.
either
explain our
goes
rating.
dumpster fire, stay your ass at home and rent it, or I'd go to the theater and fucking pay money for this shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget the ratings like every episode.
Oh,
except
both
for
of you
this
do.
one.
It's fine.
Okay.
I accept it at this point. It's fine. But
You need the
clearly,
written-
Lorcan loves this shit. He would pay money twice the amount of money to see this in theaters again.
Oh, I
If
fucking...
they did it some kind of IMAX 3D remastered shit, he would be there front row.
For my birthday next year, I'm going to rent out a theater at Island 16 and have all my friends watch it. Not just because it's my favorite movie, not just because it's my birthday. It is also the 20th anniversary. It's happening.
Damn.
I fucking...
God damn.
I will
boy.
defend this movie till the fucking day I die. It put me onto the Hulk. Out of all the fucking Hulk movies, it is the most comic accurate. It's got a kick-ass fucking video game. All the fucking merchandise is lit. And ever since then, the Hulk straight up has not been done justice. So I will defend this fucking movie till the day I die. Going in the theaters, fucking watching it. I will fucking make them convert it to 3D.
This has nothing to do with you not liking Mark Ruffalo, right?
This really does.
There was a
To be
pause.
completely honest, this has
He's like,
nothing.
this has a little bit to do
This
with
has
that.
nothing to do with me not liking Mark Ruffalo, because there's some stuff with Mark Ruffalo that, like, respectfully, I can like. It just fucking pisses me off.
Do we
You know
wanna
who
talk
I've
about
always
the
said-
movies this guy directed too, like how you brought up?
Oh, fucking Ang Lee.
Like the one before and then the
Yeah,
one
so
after.
that's like the other thing that like that, and that's like another thing I say in defense about this movie is because it's like, look, Ang Lee, no matter what's happening, he fucking knows what he's doing. The movie that came before this was Crouching Tiger. The movie that came directly after was Brokeback Mountain. These are all fucking Academy Award-winning films, like fucking amazing.
Both arguably masterpieces of cinema.
Masterpieces of cinema. So I beg the question to everyone. Why can this not be a masterpiece too? It's not because the movie's good. It's not because the acting is amazing. It is because of the impact it had on culture. Young culture, as me as a kid, as people as I know as a kid, and as everyone. There's people in fucking third world countries because of this fucking movie that are like, the Hulk, I love the Hulk.
Because they have a t-shirt to wear now.
Exactly. It's the culture, and that put me on to comic books in general, to all the fucking stupid ass nerdy shit that I'm into. It's fun, dude. I literally I think there's a direct correlation between me liking the Hulk and me liking Beatdown. As fucking stupid as it sounds,
Lorcan smash.
It's just fucking just smash, and I'm just like, dude. It's fucking badass. It's all badass.
You're like, the Hulk would have came to our shows.
The Hulk would love Targeted. The Hulk would love Targeted, bro. The Hulk does love Targeted.
Dude, that has to be a shirt too. You have to have
the Hulk loves Targeted.
The Hulk loves Targeted, or just the Hulk on a shirt, or wearing
a Targeted shirt. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's...
Dude, yeah, one of those 2000s fucking gangster rap fucking, yeah, just dripped out.
Dude, that's...
Put in some Air Maxes, hell yeah.
Well, if you have any of this old merch with t-shirts, I could swap the logo out with the Targeted one.
Oh, I got a perfect one. I got a fucking perfect one.
Already lined up.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be their
best-selling shirt, 100%. 100%. I'll fucking buy all of them myself. I'll print the merch and buy all of them. Oh my god.
Be like, I got...
Buys all of them and then ups the price.
He's like, I have 12 of these.
I have 12 of these. You want to buy them? Sorry, can't. I gotta wear all of them so I can wear it every day. Literally, dude. I love this movie. I will defend this movie till the day I die.
Targeted.
Please watch it if you've never watched it. It's fucking... If you don't want to watch it by yourself, I'll fucking watch it with you. I'll fucking watch this movie any fucking day of the week with anyone.
Yo,
love it.
My boy John said he wants it. He's like, can I make a Targeted Hulk shirt?
John
Please,
Montiel,
please.
read the Tell Me Vocalist.
Please.
I already said yes, do it, because that I would love to see. And you know how many people would be like,
Yeah.
I'm buying a Hulk shirt. It's gonna be Hulk 2003. Wait, Hulk 2003, Hulk 2023. Done.
Bro.
20 years after the original. That'd be fucking cool. All right, John's on.
John said give him
Dude,
10
he
minutes.
said 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh god. All right.
No, but
Lord.
let's just keep. We'll talk for 10 more minutes. I'm gonna get a text and be like, all right.
So sick. So fucking sick.
I like. Our friends are amazing because we can take an idea from inception to creation in 10 minutes. And
In
then
10 minutes
I can
time.
hit up that dude and we could have shirts in 4 days.
Four-
4 days of a Targeted Hulk t-shirt idea, we can have them.
Yeah, straight up. Straight fucking... That'd be...
Honestly, honestly, probably...
Beat Down
Dropping for
Mania.
I'm saying.
If we had them by Beatdown Mania, that'd be fucking crazy.
First of all, I said that quick because if it was just all...
Shout out to
just
Hard Knock, shout out to
4
Beatdown
shirts,
Mania.
no problem. But, yeah, you could probably have a couple, or at least you could have one on there, and then maybe do a fucking pre-order.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, that might work out because of because I'm launching the
What's
merch.
good?
I'm launching the merch order Big Cartel. So if I do that, you should just do the pre-order through that thing.
Right, yeah.
Because
exactly.
I wish they could send pictures to
They
the
can just
fucking
buy it
chat,
on there,
once John
and
was
then
done
I'll
and
just
shit.
ship everything out.
That'd be cool.
That's fucking sick.
And then, yeah.
Fucking getting it done, bro. Like, and I know people who will, like, want to do, like, rips through that shit. Don't be surprised if, like, Shootout hits you up at one point and is like, yo, can you make, like, a rip for, like, this, like, really specific wrestler?
Oh, my God.
That's 100% gonna happen.
No,
like,
I don't know. Morty, if you're still in here, I'm only doing,
we didn't get high and wander off.
rips for fucking... Like, I'll do a Goodfellas, but I'll make it NYC Shootout, you know? Maybe not Goodfellas. It is a movie about a rat, but you could do Casino. That would be sick.
Casino would be sick.
Casino would be super sick.
Sopranos rip would be hard for Shootout.
Honestly,
we all, like, that's, like, the fucking Shootout thing is, like, we all watch Sopranos.
But here's the thing. Wait, there's no fucking R in NYC Shootout. Because we need the gun.
Fuck, yeah.
You can do a targeted one because it's got the R in it.
Oh, that is true.
That actually would be hard.
That would be hella hard. Fuck.
That is...
I gotta get on this Hulk one though.
The Hulk one? Well,
dude, because I feel like if I do one, I'm gonna do another Hulk one at some point.
John's got us. Like, John's gonna send me a picture in a few minutes and just be like, done. And I'm like,
done.
Fuck. You're gonna have mock-ups in like 8 minutes.
Amazing, dude.
Who's this person who Blast Records? I don't know who that is, but what's up?
BTS Records.
Oh, BTS Records? Oh, sorry, my eyes suck. It looked like BLS. Oh,
BLS. Are you spelling? What are you spelling?
I'm not spelling anything because I spelled everything wrong. Whoever that is, I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna.
So, have you watched the TV show, like the old school TV show?
Oh, of course, the
Is Lou
70s
Ferrigno?
one. Of course.
I liked that they had fucking Stan Lee and Lou.
That was
Ferrigno
cool.
just
I'll give it
walking
that.
out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's him. Look at his fucking biceps.
Huge.
Dude, he was
huge.
He was busting out of that fucking
dude.
security guy's shirt. I'm like, what are you doing?
Lou Ferrigno, like, that dude, like, might be a bigger Hulk fan than me. I don't know if he's.
That's kind of.
I mean,
sick.
he is the only
Dude.
person that's gonna ever play the Hulk without CGI.
So not
Yo,
only.
honestly, that's kind of hard as fuck.
Yeah.
dude.
It took like 4 hours to do his makeup every time.
Dude, he wrestled like a tiny bear. It was awesome.
Did you know he has played the Hulk 3 separate times? Not just in the series, not just in.
There
the
were
series.
mini TV movies.
So
and shit
there
they
was like I was talking about before. There was the Hulk animated series in the '90s.
did. Okay.
He voiced the Hulk.
Didn't he voice
Yes.
Ed Norton's movie? Was it
No.
No, it
He
was.
didn't voice it. He makes a cameo in it. He does the voice in
In
this movie.
Eric
It's
Bana,
a
okay.
mixture of Eric Bana, Ang Lee, and Lou Ferrigno.
Okay.
It's a mixture of all three of them, and that's how they get all the sounds.
Such a weird mixture.
There's so much like weird specific shit that like happened. This movie was originally so like the whole thing goes. Obviously, everybody knows about like all the Marvel shit that happened in the '90s, and like they had to sell their rights to like a bunch of different like.
Oh no,
movie
they
outlets.
hoard themselves out hard.
No, they did like super hard.
Hard.
So all the Hulk characters and all the Hulk properties went to Universal.
Yeah.
Immediately, Universal was like, we need to fucking capitalize on this. And it makes a lot of sense, too, because if you think about, like, all the old Universal movies, it's the classic monster movies. So they were like...
Yeah, I see what they were trying to do
That's
with that.
another thing with this movie. It's like, if you watch this movie thinking, like, I'm watching a superhero movie, you're not going to have the best time. Watch it thinking I'm watching a monster movie.
The problem is, it's advertised as that. It's like if you watch the trailers, they literally just cut all of the fucking money shots together.
And
And then-
it's the last 35 minutes
Yes.
of the movie made into a fucking trailer.
Yeah.
It's,
Agreed.
It's rough. Like I said, it's the only thing that carries like most of the talking parts and all that other stuff, all the character building, which is not getting carried by the actors at all, is the cuts. And the cuts are so frenetic that I'm not really paying attention to the story because everything is moving around so fast.
Very true.
It's weird when they're not literally in panels.
Yeah, and also it's just
You know who did a really good job of that?
what
Into the Spider-Verse.
that's how they do the comic thing correctly.
I'm
Or like
that's-
Sin City.
I'm like, you guys
Sin City
nailed it.
did a good job of that
Sin
shit too.
City is a really good
Oh,
example
thank
of that. Have you seen Sin City?
No.
I haven't
Really,
either.
Really
Yeah.
really good noir.
it is good. It's
Movie.
like a film noir, but it's super fucking brutal.
Damn.
Super fucking brutal.
There's
Like,
a few of them, right? Isn't there 2 or
No,
3?
well, the second one's kind of bullshit. It
second
wasn't
one's
that
garbage.
good.
Don't even worry
Isn't
about
the
it.
second one got like Elijah Wood in it or something?
No, that's
Elijah
the
Wood's
first
in
one.
That's the first
Yeah,
one.
it's
Okay.
also done by the same material that did 300 from the same writer and author, Frank
I
Miller.
can see that from like the trailers and everything.
Yeah, because I forgot who directed Sin City, but I think Scott Snyder did. Not Scott Snyder. Zack Snyder. I keep mixing. Scott Snyder's a fucking comic book writer, but
Frank Miller wrote it, right?
Frank Miller wrote it.
I think Zack Snyder's doing like a new TV show or a new movie, like a sci-fi fantasy, like Rebel Moon, I think it's called.
That sounds cool. Oh, real quick, side thing, the Cocaine Bear trailer. Can we talk about that?
Yes, until John gets back with the design.
That shit looks fucking awesome. Have you seen this or heard about it? So
It's a true story.
it's a true story. I don't know how much they're embellishing in the movie.
They're embellishing a lot.
but
Yeah.
this is factual. Cocaine was dropped in the forest by some unknown party, and a bear ate the cocaine and went fucking berserk.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then died from a heart attack. Obviously, he ate like a fucking brick of cocaine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in this one, the movie, it looks like this bear's finding little plots of cocaine and like carrying him throughout the movie to just start fucking things
What
up.
the fuck?
It looks insane.
But
He's just a junkie, like.
But this really happened. A
Junkie
bear
bear.
ate cocaine in what, the 1980s or something.
I think
Some-
so.
Who-
I don't
who
know the
plotted
time.
the
I just
cocaine
know it's like
It was like a plane
it
crash
was like
or something.
A plane, like a drug plane, like dropped drugs by accident in the middle of the forest, and this bear just was like, "Oh, okay,"
Okay.
and like ate it and
Sugar.
fucking went bonkers.
What did it do?
I forgot what the
I
exact
think it
story.
killed people
It-
too.
I
It
think
killed
it-
like 3 or 4 people.
I think it did kill people.
And
How
it,
fast did it fucking run? I can only imagine.
Well,
What
Bears
the-
move quick as fuck.
Bears are
I was
terrifying.
gonna say bears.
Yo,
move
this is
fast
the
already.
closest you're gonna get to the Hulk in real life.
honestly. And Lou Ferrigno actually fought one for the TV show.
Sure.
Wait, so
But anyways, we should probably fucking get out of this shit now. But Lorcan, is there anything you want to plug? Bands, shows?
Come to Beatdown Mania. I'm playing 5 sets.
Jesus.
I'm playing guitar first, then drums, then bass, then drums again. That's all on the first day.
Which bands?
One of which I
So
cannot
everyone
say.
knows. Okay.
But Malbolgia playing guitar in. That's like a project me and all my boys started.
which is a great name.
Obviously comes
Is this
from
the
small-
first show you guys are doing, or
first show.
word? Nice.
We just kind of like made a record, and then it's out and everything. Like, you can go listen to Malbolgia, but we're gonna do a set finally. Flatline, playing drums for it.
Okay.
Shootout, obviously. Another set, and then the next day, Targeted, right under Punch Your Face.
Dope.
Come out for Punch Your Face. Don't be scared. I'm scared. I'm still gonna go. I can't fucking wait. Shout out Hard Knock Records. They put this whole fucking shit together. Shout out all the bands coming from fucking out of state, Pennsylvania. 2 Piece is coming from fucking Florida. Shout out 2 Piece. And fucking... that's about it for the beatdown shit. Shout out to all the other fucking bands. Bowel Erosion. I don't know why I said it like that. Bowel Erosion has a show Saturday at Vitus with Mortician. Come out to that. Stabbed is playing with Cro-Mags at AMH December 11th.
Crazy.
That's fucking insane.
That's like a crazy sentence to say.
Right? Like,
First of all, like Pro-Max playing at AMH is just crazy.
dude, earlier this year, or was it fucking last year when I played with Dying Fetus? I don't even remember, but like, the fact, like, our third show was with Dying Fetus, and it was like, what? Like, how is this?
Was that the one with Terror?
No.
Okay.
We haven't played with her. We played a show. It was Oxalate, Stabbed, and Dying Fetus. It was literally just a 3-band bill. Dying Fetus did like a small tour.
That's really cool though.
It was fucking insane. It was sold out. Oh wait, yeah, I said come out to the Mortician show, but sold out. So
Is that
sorry.
the one with Dysentery? Or is that the one?
I don't think
There's a
so.
Mortician show with
No.
Dysentery happening.
It's the lineup is Bowel Erosion, Bog Body, Musematic Necrosis and Mortician. 4-band show. The way it should be. Nice and short.
Yeah, Miasmatic Necrosis is sick.
I fucking love Musematic.
Really
you know,
fucking good.
truth be told, I'm not really like that crazy into like a lot of grindcore shit, but like there are certain bands like Sulfuric Cautery's one of them for me. Caustic Wound's fucking wild. Tomb Warden, but like Miasmatic especially fucking insane.
Exactly.
It literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what Mike said.
Exactly what Mike said.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Fact.
All right. Wait, did I ever give my rating?
You
No,
never
you
gave
did.
your rating.
Oh, you never give a rating, yeah.
Take your time, because I'm waiting for John.
Watch it anyway.
Oh, it's a dumpster fire. This shit was fucking horrible. I'm sorry. I understand.
You don't have to be sorry.
There's a difference between intent and what I'm getting, and what I'm getting is not what the intent was, and it was fucked. The acting, a lot of these guys were sleepwalking their way through it. The cuts were distracting, so I couldn't get the story until fucking today after watching it twice, which they actually nailed the fucking, the Hulk origin completely. But I didn't fucking get it until just now, and I shouldn't have to fucking think this hard about a fucking superhero movie. But other than that, yeah, no, it's dog shit. But if you actually want to fucking watch it, it's on Hulu right now.
It's on Hulu.
Yes.
It's fucking, you can come to my house and watch it. It's always on. Literally.
But yeah, no, respect to you for, like, really pushing this.
Gotta
dude.
represent, bro, you know? It's fucking, I definitely think it comes down to, like, it's like a cultural thing. Like, it just, like, the way
Time
that,
and
like,
place.
it was time and place, totally. It was, like, no matter if the movie fucking was, like, dog shit or not, it had that huge-ass impact, and I really think there's no way to ignore that, you know?
No,
Fucking
no, you proved
You
to me,
probably have.
you
You
pro-
probably had like a lot of like Hulk merchandise as a kid. When
and
you
I didn't know it was probably 2003.
exactly.
Dude, it's nuts. It's like I remember vividly going to my cousin's house and like us Hulk fist fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we all had Hulk.
I used to
hands.
beat the shit out of my little brother.
Like
It
we
was great.
like I learned like you definitely like just because they're Hulk hands you shouldn't punch people in the
you
face.
shouldn't.
It's like you remember
It
soccer?
was soft enough.
Wait,
it wasn't that
you're
bad.
A little bit, well, you guys remember this. You were maybe a little too young. But you remember sock 'em boppers?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever punched anyone with one of those?
It's fucked up.
They pop.
Yeah.
They pop. They pop. They pop when you punch people. It is like you just wind up punching someone in the face with them.
You know what's even more hazardous? You guys ever remember moon boots?
People that they were
Oh,
popping.
moon shoes.
Well, we
Yeah.
assumed
Moon
that
shoes
they
are
would
fucking
like
crazy.
stop all momentum as a little kid, so we were just
You
like
put the moon shoes
crow
on when you're a
hopping,
fucking
like,
kid. You put the Hulk
like,
hands on.
That's
You're
what
like
I was thinking.
You're like Hulk jumping through those
Because you know
fucking
what's fun?
canyons.
They
in
were
the
like
movie,
they were
yeah.
purple too.
Yeah,
So
dude.
it's-
It's Hulk bottom. You turn into Hulk fucking jumping through the desert, bro. You put the Hulk hands on with those.
You ever
It's
see
over.
this is a Hulk related Robot Chicken. There was an episode where like he like Bruce Banner like turns, he's like being the Hulk, he's like stops being angry and he turns back to fucking Bruce Banner and he's just like, oh god damn it, I've just ruined these pants, like I have to go all the way on the fucking other side of town to get them. He's like, oh,
Also, kudos to this movie. Kudos to the movie for somehow he had pants that were able to expand and still stay on his body by the time he
Crazy.
came back.
Dude,
Well, I think it was because he was in the hospital when he hulked out, so he had like the scrubs on, so
That
they were like
makes
a little
no
bit of
sense.
wax.
So-
Why
At
were they
all.
so purple?
No, they were
I've never
jeans.
seen
They were
scrubs
jeans.
that were
They
that
were
jeans.
Because the first time he hulks out,
Okay.
he's just working. He's
Yeah.
out of the hospital.
And he has his wallet in his back pocket and
Yep.
you see it rip out and fall on the ground.
His fucking Rolex falls off too. And right, like, yeah, Bruce Banner, this fucking nerd has a fucking Rolex. Okay.
He was riding a bike to the fucking office.
No, he's
like,
riding a
Fucking
bike,
helmet
but he
on.
has a roll. Oh, I'm gonna be late.
on my fucking expensive ass Rolex.
Oh, just walking into work. Hey, Stan Lee and
Oh,
Lou
shit.
Ferrigno.
It's John. What's going on with John?
You're like, and he walks in like, who's that fucking huge dude? that
Why
just
is
started-
fucking yoked, dude? Yo, is he the Hulk, dude? Like,
That's who I'm like. They should have gone to that guy first. They were like, "Did you trash the fucking lab last night?" Like, I have a sneaking suspicion. Like,
somebody threw the fucking gamma spear out the bill. Honestly, I think it could only be you, dude. Like,
You know, kudos to you for not ripping the shirt while you did it.
you okay, dude? Like, you take a
Oh,
day off
fuck.
or something, it's fine.
All right.
Like,
All right, we should probably get out of here, but Thanks to fucking Lorcan for joining us.
Thank you guys
And
for having me on.
championing
A
the
long time
movie.
coming too. Long ass time coming. We've been talking about this for a minute.
This has been awesome. Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you, dude. Thank
And
you guys.
we're gonna be out now. So peace, everybody. All right, we got to see a fucking